Well, two things. The word El means God, okay, so there's no controversy there. But Shaddai has two possibilities. The first two letters of Shaddai, Shin and Dalet, spell the word Shad, which is the Hebrew word for a woman's breast. So an infant child nurses at his mother's Shad. And so some translations and commentators will inform us that El Shaddai can mean God, the breasted one. Now, that may seem very odd to us for God, who is portrayed in the masculine almost all the time, to be thought of in the feminine. But as unusual as it is, it's not that unusual. There are a number of places where God portrays himself in a feminine role. Because after all, masculinity and femininity both come from him. They're both his idea. And though he refers to himself in the masculine as a he, not a she or an it, there are many times when he will express something feminine about himself, as if to let us know, don't think of me just as your father, but everything you see in your mother that you love so much, those attributes also were my idea, and they come from me because they express something about me. Didn't the master himself, when riding into Jerusalem, cry over the city and said, oh, you know, God wanted to gather you under his wings as a hen, feminine, gathers its chicks. We see places in the scriptures where a cow, not a bull, but a cow, is a picture of God, a symbol of him. And in the Psalms, in one place, David, I believe it's Psalm 131. Psalm 131, David is talking about God and says, I am like a weaned child leaning on against my mother, referring to God as being that mother. So again, I hope you don't take this to an extreme. God is portrayed in the masculine 9/10 of the time, but there are these times, as here, that he also takes on the feminine because he loves us not just as a father, but also as a nursing mother.